Hi guys! Okay, so you'll have to bear with my lighting. I'm sitting in the conservatory and it's lovely and warm, but it's not the best light for filming, so I hope you can see everything when I show you the cards and everything. So anyway, let's get into it. So this is for Pisces for March 2019. And I'm just going to shuffle the cards while I'm talking to you here, guys. So before I was meditating on your energy, before I went on camera, and I was getting numbers 3, 7, and 5. So however that resonates for you, 3, 7, and 5 is coming to mind. And I also heard the word Waite. So I don't know how that pertains to any of you. I'm Pisces as well, so it makes sense for me, but depending on how it resonates for you, that's what I got. So just wait, depending on its person, situation, thing, whatever it is, just hold off. We've also got Mercury retrograde as well, starting up soon on March the 5th, I think. So there's always delays, there's always things going wrong, and technology going wrong. I've already had that happening to me already. So yeah, Mercury retrograde can just have a few setbacks. So if you need to wait in March for a few things, then just take that wait till Mercury's gone. Anyway, okay, so let's get into it. So what do we need to know for Pisces for March, please? What do we need to know for Pisces for March? Pisces March. What do we need to know for Pisces for March? Okay, that came out. Pisces for March, please. Pisces for March. Pisces for March. Oh my God, you got cards flying out everywhere. Okay, right, that was first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, I'll show you all of these now in a second. So Pisces for March, please. Pisces for March. Pisces for March. Okay, there's too many of those flying out. I'm going to take those and put them back in because too many. You're a little bit all over the place, Pisces. Okay, so Pisces, what does Pisces need to know for March, please? What does Pisces need to know for March? What does Pisces need to know for March? 3 more cards. Oh, wow, you are, wow, okay. Let's regain, okay. Okay, Pisces need to know for March 2019. Pisces need to know for March 2019. No. Okay, so 2 more cards. Pisces need to know for March. Pisces need to know for March. Okay. And that one. Okay. So, underlying energy, I hope you can see that, is the 10 of Cups. Always good energy. That's nice. That's completion of a cycle, emotions, feelings, and yeah, 10 cups full. That's really nice. I really like that so far. So that's good. Okay, so I'm just going to turn the cards over and have a little look. What have we got? Okay. Okay, so your first card out, Pisces, was the 10 of Swords. So you may be coming out or feeling recently in your recent past that you've been in a bit of a bad place. A lot of heavy burdens, a lot of things and things going on. So you may be coming out of a breakup or lost a job recently, or have had arguments with friends or anything like that, but you're carrying a lot of burdens. So you feel a little bit like backstabbed, or a little bit, a little bit just a bit hurt. So your feelings, your emotions, you're feeling pinned down, like you've got all these kind of things that you've been worrying about and things that have been kind of burdensome, and they're weighing heavily on you at the moment. But it is the 10, so that's a good thing in the fact that it's a 10. It's you're going to be coming out of that cycle. It may have felt heavy, may have felt quite a lot, but that is coming to a completion at least. So that's in your recent past. Then you've got the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is, he's a king, so he's sitting there on his throne, he's contemplating things. And Pentacles is always to do with, your kind of material world kind of thing. So anything to do with, finances or, your finances, career, relationships, anything to do with that, like your worldly kind of material things. So the King of Pentacles is quite nice to have with that, actually, because it's almost like you come through or you have come through this Ten of Swords. And now you're just kind of sitting back and you're taking stock of everything that you've kind of got in your life. So this may have been troublesome, this may have been hard, but it's pushed you to sit in a moment of, kind of reflecting, sitting on your throne, sitting where you are, sitting with everything that you have, and kind of taking a look at all the positive kind of things, or having to take stock of everything that you've got, rather than everything that you've lost. So that's how that feels anyway. Then you've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups is very much to do with, you may have had a lot of options. In the upright position, it means that you've got a lot of options to pick from. That you've got a lot of choices. You could pick a few, you can't pick all of them, but you've got choices to make. In the reverse, it speaks to me that, you don't have as many choices, or that you thought you had a lot of choices and you're having to take a backseat and just be like, whoa, okay, I don't have as many things or as choices as I thought I would. So I need to start taking stock. And especially when you have the King of Pentacles there as well, it's like sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus in the sun. You've had to kind of come out of this propensity, this Ten of Swords energy, take stock of everything and kind of assess the choices that you do have, as opposed to all the choices that you thought you had. So you may not have had as many choices as you thought, or as many things kind of going, but you're taking stock of what you do have. So to me, that's kind of a positive, to be honest. Sometimes this upright energy can be a lot to take on. It can be overwhelming when you have too many choices to make. So the fact that, it is in reverse, yes, it may have meant that you didn't get everything that you wanted, or that you're not going to get everything that you thought that you would have, but you're contemplating, you're taking stock of everything that you do still have. So to me, that kind of speaks to a positive rather than, a negative. Okay. And then you have the Page of Wands in reverse as well. So, again, the Page of Wands in reverse would really kind of speak to taking that back seat and taking that time to contemplate everything. You've really had to, kind of stop in your tracks, assess what you have. And instead of, the Page of Wands in, the upright position is about realizing that you have some of the tools and you're ready to kind of move forward with new things. The Page of Wands in reverse, to me, especially considering the other cards that we had, it really speaks to, taking that pause and kind of waiting. So, waiting, told you. Waiting and assessing things, really taking stock of and looking at everything before you kind of journey into the next phase or the next cycle, as it were. And then you had the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords, again, is about making a choice. So you can see she's blindfolded. She's got two swords there. She doesn't know which choice to make, and she feels like she can't really see anything. So again, having this kind of coming up in your reading, along with the Page of Wands in the reverse and the King of Pentacles, it's very much, okay, so I have a choice to make. Things were burdensome. Things were burdensome with your Ten of Swords. They were burdensome. Times were rough, times were hard. I was feeling really, really down, not too sure where to go. I really had to take a step back and, look at what I have. The Page of Wands then is talking about taking time to contemplate and think things through properly before you make that choice. Because if you make that choice without, seeing things clearly or taking that time to reflect, you're still going to be blindfolded and you're not going to make the best choice that you can make. So it's the period of waiting and assessing things, waiting until time feels ready to move. not jumping in too quick. And then we have Justice. So Justice to me is a card that talks about, oh, hang on 2 seconds. Sorry about that, my camera. Mercury retrograde, guys. Honest to God, it's kicking my ass already. So much technology is going wrong for me at the moment. Okay, so then we have Justice. And Justice to me is very much a propensity. Now, I feel like this is to do with yourself, definitely. This is you, Pisces, and you, like I said, you have the choice to make, and Justice is there to help you with that. So I really feel like this is your energy, but it's almost like I don't know if you can see the scale. She has a scale in her hands, and the scales is all about weighing up and balancing out. Okay, so to me, I get this feeling that this is almost like balancing the internal with the external. So your internal thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts about different things, your thoughts about this choice that you may have to make, or this crossroads that you've come to that you really don't know which way to go. So it's about finding that balance between your internal thoughts and your internal propensity and the external world. So what's going on around you. So again, it's a sitting and waiting on your throne, assessing things, and balancing and weighing up those thoughts so that you can then make this right decision about whatever this is, whether it is a choice that you need to make, two different directions that you need to kind of decide on, whatever this is. Internally you're weighing up and balancing everything within yourself and how that fits in with the external world. And the fact that this is the Justice card and it's a major arcana, I feel like you're going to take the time to do that, especially considering you have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reverse. That's all that waiting, contemplating, taking stock, and moving forward slowly. Okay, once you've had the time to do that. So yeah, and it's justice. So justice will be served and you will make the right decision at the end of the day. You just need to take that time to balance and weigh up those decisions. And then Pisces, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Ta-da! You see all that weighing up. So all that weighing up, all that waiting, all that, contemplating and taking time to really figure things out for yourself. It pays off because the Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance. It's the completion of a cycle. It's celebration. You've got a family celebrating there with their cats and dogs, with a family, friends in their village, and Pentacles is all about material things again. So it can be anything to do with finances, career, relationships, family, your foundations in life. So, you could be celebrating, a new job or a new relationship or a new friendship, or just celebrating with family or enjoying spending time with family, and this could have been especially after having that choice to make. It's like you've made the right choice, because you took that time and justice was served. You took the time to balance things out and wonder about things. Things are working out. So that's a really nice card. I really like that. And then to trump that, we have the Four of Wands. So again, the Four of Wands, and I really like the fact that these two came out together for the end of your reading. So the Four of Wands, again, it's 11:11. It's that gateway. You're ready to walk through that gateway, and there's celebration here as well. These people are celebrating, with the village. They've got all the garlands. Everything is, both these cards speak of celebration and abundance. Now, obviously, with the Four of Wands, it's not the 10. But it's the 4. There's still celebration and there is that gateway. So it's the start of a journey, or a new endeavor, or something new coming to fruition. So you've been celebrating that, and this is the gateway to a new phase. A new beginning. So again, it could be anything to do with careers, finances, a relationship, home, family environments. It could be that you have moved house recently, or you've, anything like that, anything to do with your maternal kind of foundations. It could be anything to do with that. So those two cards are beautiful to have together. So the celebration and abundance coming forward. So I really like that for you, Pisces. So Yay! And I'm a fellow Pisces, so I'm all about that. That's great. Woohoo! Because I've definitely been feeling this. I don't know if you guys have, but I definitely been feeling this. And I want to almost feel, I almost feel like the hermit should be here in the reading, because I've definitely felt that hermit, energy, wanting to kind of take time to yourself and really kind of like lay low for a bit and think things through, and you'll get there one bit at a time. So I get that feeling. It's okay. Pisces. By the way, let me know what you are, if you are Pisces sun, moon, rising, wherever Pisces sits in your chart, let me know in the comments, because it's always really, really fun and interesting to kind of find out. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers just to get a little bit more information. So let's have a look. What do I want to clarify first? Okay, so I want to clarify the Ten of Swords. So why is the Ten of Swords here? Please. Ten of Swords is here. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Ten of Swords here. Sorry, one slipped out, but it was just bad stripping, so I'm not going to take that. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces in March? Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces in March? Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces in March? Okay. You got two. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces in March? Why is the Ten of Swords here for Pisces in March? Ten of Swords, Pisces, yeah. Okay. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Yeah, so, Nine of Swords and... sorry, I'll show you these. So you had the Ten of... So Nine of Swords is confirming and clarifying the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you're definitely coming to the completion of that cycle. So yeah, so things were heavy, they were burdensome, there was pain. You may have, broken up with someone, like I said. You may have kind of lost a job. Anything to do with that sort of... pain, troublesome energy. Yeah, 9 to 10, you're at the completion of the cycle. So you're coming out of that, which is really good. Thankfully, it's been a long time. So that's great. That's really good. And then you had the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is, it's abundance. It's, again, it's material. You've got loads of pentacles and wands, actually, you've got a lot of here. And then a couple of swords. So, yeah. Pentacles is abundance. Ace of Pentacles is something new coming in. So again, the Ten of Swords, you completed that cycle, and this Ace of Pentacles is coming in. And that sits beautifully then with the fact that you've got the Ten of Pentacles here too. And then the Four of Wands. So that's nice. That's a good clarifier. Okay, so also again, that Ten of Swords energy, because this is Pentacles, this is to do with like material, worldly things. It definitely could have been that you lost a job recently, or some sort of foundation in your material world was kind of like shaken or kind of disrupted. So if you may have, had to move, or been told suddenly that you had to move, you may have lost your house, you may have lost your job, finances might have been hit rock bottom. So anything to do with that. But again, like I said, that Ace of Pentacles, it's coming round, so it's okay. Okay. So what else do I want to clarify? Let's have a little look. So I'm just going to clarify the Two of Swords here. I want to know what this kind of decision or this choice is. See a little bit more about that. So why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces? Why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces for March? Why is the Two of Swords here for Pisces for March? Oh, okay. I was going to take one, so I'm still going to take that, but two flew out. So I'm going to take those two. So what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so the Knight of Swords, this is to do with your Two of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, so coming out of a very fast moving energy. So that I can't speak. Sorry. That Ten of Swords, that energy that kind of came through, that pain, that kind of disruption, it was fast. It was fast moving energy. So I feel like now that you've taken that time to reflect on things with the Page of Wands and the King of Pentacles and your Justice, this Knight of Swords is clarifying the Two of Swords. So, there's no hasty, rushing decisions. There's no, quick movement. You're taking your time with Justice to contemplate everything before you make a move. So that's good. I'm glad, because the Knight of Swords sometimes can be very fast and overwhelming energy. It's not a lot of energy that you want. The Knight of Swords also could reflect a male presence it can be male or female, doesn't matter. Don't get hung up in gender. But the Knight of Swords can imply someone rushing in with information. So again, that Ten of Swords information, that Ten of Swords, It could have been someone rushing in with, you know, not great information, maybe a bit negative information, and it was very overwhelming, and a little bit like, whoa, okay, I wasn't expecting that. So again, but as it's in the reverse with your decision or the choice that you need to make, or your crossroads that you're at, it's that energy slowed down. So that's good. I'm glad. And then you got the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. So both of them talk about like balance. So the Six of Wands is about weighing things up, balancing things out, and taking flight when, or moving forward when things are feeling a little bit more balanced. And the Four of Cups is, you know, you have 3 cups here. You're kind of not interested in what 3 cups that you have. You're kind of wondering what this little cup is here. So this cup is rushing in. You know, it's like you can't see it. It's like you have these 3 cups and you're focused really hard on these 3 cups. You're focusing very hard on these 3 cups and you're not seeing this coming in. So you may not, you know what I feel about this? I feel here like you're conflicted. You've got these 3 cups and you're conflicted about which choice to make. But what you don't see is this Ace of Cups coming in. That's good. That's positive energy. That's positive movement. You know, there's something new coming in, and it's cups. So it's to do with, you know, emotions and feelings, relationships. It could be a partner. It could be, you know, it could be an ex. It could be an ex returning. It could be someone new coming into your life. It could be a new friendship. But whatever it is, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. Whatever it is, it's good energy coming in. But you don't necessarily see it at the moment because you're still focused on these 3 cups. Okay, so taking time, once again, to balance things out and not rushing forward with this Knight of Swords energy will get you to the 10 of Pentacles and your 4 of Wands. So like I said at the very start, that weight that I heard, wait. So just let things flow. Don't go rushing on ahead with anything, any decisions, any major decisions. Just let March flow for you. Just go with the flow. Take things how they come. Take a lot of time to think about decisions and choices that you may need to make. Just take your time, Pisces, is what March is all about. Especially with that Mercury retrograde, you know, you need to take time to just let things sink in and let things move at their own pace. You don't want any of that Mercury retrograde energy kind of coming in and like disrupting stuff. So that's it. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna pull some angel cards for you now. So let me quickly just do that. So the first one I'm gonna pull is the Earth Magic. I love this deck. My sister bought me this for Christmas and I love it. Some beautiful artwork and some messages in it. So, okay, so if you want to know any of the decks that I'm using, I'll put all the information in the description box below. So what does Pisces need to know for March, please? What does Pisces need to know for March? What does Pisces need to know? This one. It's shining out at me. Okay, so I'm gonna pull all of them first and then I'll go through them. So the second deck that I'm using is the Spirit Oracle, and again, beautiful artwork on this one, so I really love it too. It's one of my old faves. So what does Pisces need to know for March, please? Spirit, what does Pisces need to know for March? What does Pisces need to know for March, please? Okay, that was bad shuffle. And you have these 2. Okay. What's that? And then the last one that I'm going to use as well is the Universe Has Your Back deck. And this is a new deck, but it's beautiful artwork again. So yeah, lovely card deck to work with, and it shuffles really nice. So what does Pisces need to know for March, please? Spirit, what does Pisces need to know for March? What does Pisces need to know for March? Okay, this one. Okay, so the Earth Magic one that you got is Waterfall. Effortless. So again, it's going with that flow, letting things happen naturally, unfolding naturally, going with the flow. So I'm just going to read it out here because there's a little bit of information for each of the cards, and they are very, very beautiful. So let's have a little look. Da, 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 da. Waterfall. Okay. You have come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Again, so yeah, free flow, move with the energy, slow moving energy. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you will find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain and more heartache. The key word here is to allow. Yeah, so just allow yourself to go with the flow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit, even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. You will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus and your solar plexus on your breath, breathing through any tension, relax, and yielding the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. So yeah, again, that's exactly what I was saying. Wait, go with the flow, move slowly. Okay? Water energy, Pisces, all about that water. Wishes. Okay, so that was your Earth Magic. I'm just going to do your Spirit Oracle now. So the first one that popped out is Angel Over Me. That's a really lovely card. Protection, divine guidance. Okay, so protection card. Angel wings surround you. Trust. Replace fear with love, and you are eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. So yeah, so I really like that. Again, that speaks to me with that decision that you have to make, that Two of Swords. It's like, just weigh up those pros and cons. Know that you are being divinely guided and that things are going to work out in your favor in the future if you just let things flow and don't hold things so tightly. Okay, so that's lovely. And the second one you got was Divine Will. Oh, told ya. So yeah, divine guidance is definitely a play here. So going with the flow is definitely what you need to do. So it says, your life is unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. So trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience, all manifests in perfect timing. So those two cards are very, very similar. They're both talking about, having divine timing and being protected. So you just need to know that whatever's happening in the universe around you, you don't need to worry. Things may feel bad at the moment or may have felt bad, but things are gonna turn around. So, and the The universe has your back card that you've got. Says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. So again, speaking about that natural flow, love coming in, and just allowing things to take their natural form in divine timing. So that's your reading, Pisces. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates. And until April, just wait. Hold on. Things are getting better. So yeah, I hope it resonates, and I will see you again in April. Bye.